welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a list of bags that I absolutely love but won't buy. So it's kind of operating as like a part wish list, part like trip inside of my wild, crazy brain when it comes to designer fashion. So if you know a little bit about me, you'll know that I work in the luxury resale industry, so I see all of the top, most popular items every single day of the week. It kind of takes a lot to phase me. I also tend to go for things that are a little bit more off kilter, maybe a little quirkier, as well as the fact that the designer releases over the past couple of years just have not been my vibe, my jam whatsoever. And we're just living in a time right now where me actually liking stuff, I feel like, is fewer and further in between. A couple of months ago as well, I did a no buy list, and so far I think I have knocked it out of the park, if I do say so myself. I only bought 2 cups. Supposed to buy 0, but I bought 2. And so I feel like I am ready to reconsider a wish list. These are mostly bags that I'm not going to be buying, and some of the reasons why. But I am actually opening myself up to entertain future purchases again. Also, I might have something coming in the mail. So the first bag off my list, I'm pretty confident that I am crossing it off the wish list. This is the Fendi Sunshine tote. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I still go in and search it. I find decent deals on them all the time. The one that I really like is the gray with the python with the python trim. And the only reason I am taking this off the list is because I feel like I have enough bags in that size. I do think it would be perfect for me. It is very structured, which I love. It has the branding on it is pretty big, but overall, it's only on one side. It's not like, obviously it does come in the monogram canvas as well, but in the leather ones, the branding is there, but it's not like, I feel like it is central to it, but it's not like a huge deal. I honestly feel like I don't have space in my collection for something that big, for A, something that big, and B, just another bag that's that size. Now, I have a rule for this apartment while I'm living here in this space that is the bag shelf, that's where the bags go, and there literally is not room on the shelf for something of that size. There's nothing in my collection currently that I would want to replace in exchange for that. So for now, at least, we're going to cast this one aside, but I absolutely love it, and I really, under a different set of circumstances, I feel like I would buy one. Next up is the Prada triangle bag. Now this one I like because it's just really unique. I've never been a huge fan of Prada in the past, but lately in the past couple of years I have liked some of their new releases. I think that their triangle emblem is just something that I'm just really drawn to in this moment. But unfortunately I did see this one in person, and there's I wish that the bag itself was a little bit more rigid. It's kind of like, it is pretty slouchy, and it also comes with a bigger, wider canvas strap. I feel like with proportions like that, the wide strap doesn't really make sense. It doesn't mesh together in a way that I feel like makes sense. Don't like the slouchiness of the bag when you actually do go to carry it, and it kind of has that multi-pochette vibe because it comes with a little little pouch thing that you put on the strap, which I find weird and odd. I'm not really into that whole look, and I never have been. But overall, I do think it's a cool bag, and it's one that I'm almost there. I was almost there on, but there's just a couple of tweaks that would make it. Next up is an actual wish list item. I haven't bought them yet, but I really am very seriously considering it. There's been a couple of times where I've had this in my cart on Hermes.com, and I had to physically close out the tab to stop myself from buying them because I was there. I was right there. Anyways, these are the Hermes Tipoli wedges. They come in a colorway that has a white, black, and their gold color. That has the Kelly lock going around the ankle, and I am just so in love with these. The heel on them is about, I want to say maybe about 4 inches. I've tried them on at work before, and this is the style they made for a couple of years now, but I really like the tricolor. I really like the tricolor, and I think that these are a contender for actually making it through the door. Now, what is very popular is, of course, the Iran sandals and the, oh my god, what are they called? The cheap ray, like Birkenstock style. Those I'm not into. I don't find them particularly flattering, and I'm ready for this trend to end. But Hermes, outside of those two, does actually make very, very cool shoes, a couple pairs of very, very cool shoes. And like I've said before, with Hermes, I tend to like more of the like understated, under the radar, quiet luxury details, as opposed to just like H's and like a lot of like branding and logos and stuff like that. These just have the Kelly lock, the Kelly strap with the turn clasp going around the ankle, and they're just a cute summer espadrille wedge. The only problem obviously is, of course, where am I going in them? That's one thing I gotta work on. Next up is the YSL large Lulu. Now the Lulu is very popular in the small size, but honestly on the smaller sizes I feel like there's broken up compartments on the inside, and I absolutely despise that in small bags. I don't need the compartmenting necessarily, especially in a smaller bag, but the large size I just feel like it complements my frame really well, and it goes crossbody. You can also double it. Now the reason that I'm hesitant on it is because I really feel like I just don't prefer the puffiness of the Lulu. I wish it weren't puffy like that. And also, of course, as well, the leather on it can scratch. And I just feel like you're kind of like not setting yourself up for success with, you know, something big and large and puffy and made with a delicate type of leather like that. I love the size, love the shape. Maybe one day they'll make something similar and it'll have like a little bit different of an aesthetic, because otherwise I'm obsessed. Part of my no buy was no more cups, and in my defense, I only bought 2 of them, and there are worse vices to have in life, I feel like, right? I have started a cup collection. I think that they're really fun, and they're actually a way for me to keep myself hydrated and actually drink water. My skin is definitely enjoying this hobby, let's put it that way. So now, when I saw this, my heart skipped a beat, and I'm completely obsessed, but there is absolutely no way in hell I'm buying it. This is the Versace Swarovski crystal cup. It is like $1,000, and I just think it is the most stunningly beautiful thing ever. I want one, I want one. Now the reason I'm not gonna buy it, outside of it being a $1,000 cup, is that, to be honest, Versace isn't one of my brands. I don't know, I'm not into Versace like that, and I don't know why exactly that matters, but something like, it's just, somehow it still remains to just not be my style. I wish maybe like another brand would make a cup, and then I would go all in. Honestly, I don't feel like I deserve such a cup, because I have a rule about things that are not dishwasher safe. I have no patience. I have a countertop portable dishwasher, by the way. It is a game changer. Maybe I'll talk about some of my other favorite home stuff in another video in the future. Let me know if you'd like to see that. But now that I have that, I'm not ever hand washing anything ever again. If I can't put it in the dishwasher, then I can't have it. Which is why I'm okay with it. I just do have to spare a moment to talk about how awesome this thing is. I wish I could have one. So we are all luxury lovers here. I am sure you have had the moment that I'm gonna tell you about that I just had. This was like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was out running errands, dropping stuff off at the UPS store, and I saw this girl carrying the YSL Sac du jour. Living here in Miami, like, you see a lot of people carrying designer bags, and the ones you tend to see are kind of the same ones. Like, you'll see Pochette Matisse, you'll see the Chanel flaps, you'll see mini Kellys, you'll see mini Kellys, you'll see Birkins, you'll see Neverfulls. Now, for those of you who have been with my channel for a while, you'll know that the YSL Sac du jour is a bag that has been on and off of my wish list pretty much since I started this channel. I've always loved it. I've always been a fan, but I did cross it off for a variety of reasons, but now I am super into it again. Honestly, I do feel like I need something in kind of like a small to middle size. Now, before, I wanted the small size because I was only carrying an iPad at the time, and I felt like that was, like, at the time that was going to be suitable for my needs. Now I think the size below the small, so maybe the mini size, if I'm not mistaken, and it is very rare, and it kind of like, it's one of the things that I really enjoy when like walking out in the world, seeing people carry stuff that's like a little bit different, a little bit off kilter, because that is my vibe. When you see a fellow traveler in that sense, it's just really fulfilling, and I saw it on her and now on her. This is one that's definitely gaining popularity. This is one that I'm seeing out in the world, and that is the Celine Trionphe bag. I find it so incredibly elegant. I think it's so cool, and it uses a type of leather that I really like. It's like a glazed kind of box leather. The branding on it is very subtle. It's like, technically I guess it is like a C in a C. It's not something that just exactly like screams logo necessarily. I don't know, those are the shape and style of bags that I definitely like. The reason I'm probably passing on this one, at least for now, is the price point. Like, it's like, I don't know, how much is it? That's just outside of my budget at the moment. Now, of course, you look for some on the resale market, and the ones that I've seen are pretty close to retail price, and I feel like this is me and the Dior Triomphe all over again. I feel like I'm just gonna drool after it, lust after it for a really long time, and then the feeling will subside. I've been here before, I know how it works, and I think that I will live a fully healthy, fulfilled life without that bag, but I definitely do appreciate it from the sideline. Now, there is one I'm going to leave off of this wish list because I kind of already bought it. But overall, I think the no buy and the low spend kind of thing that I tried to do for the first half of 2023, I think I did pretty okay. Like, I didn't buy any bags at all. I really wasn't even looking for anything. Or really seriously considering purchasing anything for a very long time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Lately, over the past couple of years, like, me actually liking stuff and liking new releases especially have been fewer and further between. So it is nice to finally feel like there is stuff out there that is pleasing aesthetically, and I hate being Debbie Downer all the time, but the styles and trends just haven't been doing it for me for a very long time. So it is super exciting for me when they do. These are bags that I absolutely love, but probably are not going to make it into the wish list. If you have any of these that maybe you saw in person and just didn't jibe with you for whatever reason, comment those down below. I'll leave a video for you guys to enjoy at your leisure right here on screen somewhere, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!